The decision came and there was nothing I could do. Like, I have been sacked. At that point, I was devastated because I just lost the job I was given a raise for just few months ago. I just got a raise few months before I lost the job. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'll be sharing with you some struggles, some little issues or problems that I had while we were on lockdown. COVID-19 actually had a really big impact in our lives, and some of us are still yet to recover from what we experienced especially during the lockdown. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm going to be sharing my experience, how it was staying at home, working from home, up to the point where I actually had to stop working. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video. If this is your first time coming on my channel, my name is Faidat Yusuf, and I share content surrounding career, tutorials, lifestyle, and every other thing that are related to that. So if you're just coming on my channel, click on the subscribe button below, and so you can get more videos like this from me. Before the lockdown was announced in Nigeria, my company was already seeing the dangers that come with staff coming to the office to work and all those stuff. So we were asked to actually start working from home. That was like 2 days before we went on total lockdown in Nigeria. So I picked up my bag and went back to my hometown. So while I was at home, it was really fun because I was really getting used to working remotely, because I actually followed some steps that was really helpful for me, working from home. I did a video on how to work from home effectively, or yes, I have it on my channel. You see the link right up here where you can actually watch the video. I'm going to put it right here. I think here I'm going to put the link here so you guys can actually watch that video. So basically, I was really working very well because I was really delivering. I got up as early as I would when I was really going to the office, and I actually work the same hours, 9 to 5. I was really committed to delivering. I don't want it to be like, okay, because we're working from home now, then we're not actually delivering. So I really try as much as possible to make sure I got results. A month and few weeks, like I think 2 weeks after the lockdown, or during the lockdown, my company just suddenly said that we should go on a leave without pay. Obviously, the whole company was shutting down that period, because the company believes that period we were not going to be making sales. So obviously the next thing they could think of was that we should go on a break. So we actually went on that break, and we were given a period of a month, 2 months for the company to get back to business. I have been dedicated to making sure that I deliver so that things like this will not happen. And then at the end of the day, I just got a mail one day, and then they said, hey guys, you are forced to go on a leave without pay. And I'm like, what? And then this is so not what I expect at all. Everybody understand how we were all affected, with the pandemic and everything, but I was expecting maybe a slash in salary, or something like that. And at that moment, I don't know, it just came to me like, hey dear, I don't think this company is going to call you back. At that point, I was devastated because I just got a raise few months before I lost the job, and it was like, why? And I feel like that period, it's a time where the company really needs to like plug into the market, But then the decision came and there was nothing I could do. After the lockdown eased, I had to like come back to where I stay. That was when it actually hit me that I was becoming something else. I was becoming who I am not. Trying to accept the fact that I am jobless. It was quite hard, and I had a lot of trouble trying to pick up my skills and sharpen them and start using them. It was as if losing that job means that I have lost the skills that I have. That was like my biggest challenge. It was quite hard. It took me a month for me to actually realize that I was wasting my time. I was wasting the time that I was supposed to be using to build myself, to monetize my skills. I was just sitting there. I was dwelling on things I can't control. That was the biggest challenge that I had. And so I had to like really try as much as possible to move away from the negative energy I was feeling at that point, because it was getting to me. I literally was losing it. At home or being asked to stop working, it means like I have been sacked. Like I have been sacked. That's what I felt. That was the only feeling I had, and I couldn't think of any other way to go about this. I was battling with a lot of things in my head, trying to figure out how I can maneuver myself all through this. But 1 month gone without doing anything. After the first month, what I did was I re-edited my CV and started applying for jobs. But I was not serious with it. I think I applied for just 2 jobs and I was called for the interview. I got an offer for a job and I felt like the job was not paying well enough, so I actually had to turn the job down. But then I was doing all of this without actually realizing that I was wasting so much time. I had talent, I had skills that I could use, but I was really too relaxed. I was too dependent on my 9 to 5 job. I wasn't really utilizing the skills I have. So after the first month and I saw how things were going, I had to sit down and I started thinking, what exactly do I want to do? Do I really want to wait until these guys that gave us 2 months until it's over before I now think of the fact that I might not be getting my job back? So I had to like really look at myself and say, hey Faidat, I think you've done enough dwelling on something that is lost. You need to pick up and start doing something. So that was how I actually started focusing my attention more on my YouTube channel and also my trainings. Those hobbies that I left that I was not doing again, I had to go back to them, because I found out that those things were not going to leave me. The skills I have would only get better. They are not going to leave. All these jobs might just go one day like that. So I focused on equipping myself with the skills. And these things that I do for free, I started monetizing them. So there are so many other things that I actually venture into. I had a lot of time at my hand to use. So what I'm saying in essence is this: COVID-19 came and changed a lot of things with us, did the unexpected, what we were not expecting. But yes, we can't control what COVID-19 did in our life, but we can control what happened afterwards. If you feel like if you lose a job, or you are at a point where you are finding it difficult to pick a career or do something with yourself, what you just have to do is sit down, pick up your jotter, start writing. Okay, so these are the things I love to do. Which of these things do I think I can actually put my attention on and monetize? There's so many things you can monetize online right now. You can do a lot of things. It's not all about going into e-commerce. I think I tried using Teespring and Redbubble to start t-shirt business, but I don't know, I was not really that much into it, so I lost my interest in those things. So it was not my line, so I had to focus on that which is mine, that which I am very confident about, which is my skills as a front-end developer. So I started working on that. And one of the other things I like doing is I like coaching people, especially on web development. So I started doing all that. With that, I kind of like remove myself from the mindset of, if it is not my job, then there is nothing else. So now, in fact, right now, I think I am at that point where I don't want to actually do a 9-to-5 job again. I'm very comfortable working remotely, and there are some websites where you can actually sell your skills, So I am going to also leave the link to that somewhere at the top here. I think this is the site. This is where the link is going to be. So I'm just going to leave the link there so that you can see some of these websites that I've mentioned before in my earlier video, where you can actually get remote jobs. So the key things that I want you to pick from this video is, one, the fact that you lose your job is not the end of it. If you lose a job, you can easily apply for another one. All you just have to do is make sure that you're ready to let them know that having you a good addition to their company. 1. 2, you also need to understand that having a 9-to-5 job is not enough. You need to actually look at having multiple streams of income. So that's number 2. My third tip is that don't look down on yourself. No matter what happened during this period, don't look down on yourself. And the fourth one, which is going to be my last advice, is that don't dwell on the things you can't control. Don't dwell on things you can't control. Look at the things you can control and make them work for you. Make them work for you. Turn that skill to a money-making machine for you. Don't care about what other people are saying. Do you. Don't care about what they think. Don't care about what people will say. Just do you. Do what makes you happy and also can translate into money, because we need to set bills, Sharpen the skills that you have now. Sharpen it very well, so that when you're talking somewhere, when you get to that place and you're talking, they would know that, oh, you know what you're saying, and then they'll give you that job. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you've learned one or two things. You pick one or two things that can help you if you're going through any of these things that if you're going through the kind of thing I went through, losing my job and all that. If you're feeling like you lost everything, I hope that something in this video tells you that it's not over. It is not over. You need to keep going. You need to keep going. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you really like this video, please leave a comment below and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, if this is your first time, you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so right now. Yes, you're wasting time. Do it right now. Right now. Yeah, thank you once again for watching my video. See you in my next video. Bye.